In 1960, Don Domingo Yuchu, a self-made business tycoon, made the best investment in his life when he decided to build a school where the Chinese Filipino youth will not only receive the best possible education, but also learn character-forming values to become future models and leaders of the community. He envisioned a small, close-knit school where everyone would feel like a member of a family. He emphasized the importance of behavior and conduct, facets he wanted to develop in his own brood of 12. Dr. Jose Yu Shekpong, his second son, was a cardiologist who gave up his career to bring Don Domingo Yuchu's vision to fulfillment. Uno High School has been run and molded largely upon Dr. Yu's direction and hard work. Don Domingo Yuchu left behind a concrete legacy, a school where young minds and young hearts can be nurtured and infused with character. Dr. Jose Yu Shekpong certainly built upon that legacy and created one of his own. He instilled uncompromising discipline in this school, his own kind of tough love we all later learned to understand and appreciate. Academic excellence and character strength are natural byproducts of this discipline. His emphasis on charity and love for sports has created traditions in Uno, those of shunning ostentatious display, of giving generously to the needy, and of cheering till our throats gave out during basketball games. Their legacies have very much created the pace for most of our Union life. We are the trustees of those legacies. During the last 5 years, the obligation to uphold those legacies was put to the test. Our renewed resolve to advance the quality of education was strained by the President's decision to implement the K+12 program in our country. A frenzied curricular restructuring and a taxing bridging program were put into place to facilitate the transition. The grades 11 and 12 curricula are a work in progress, but we will surely get the work done in time. We intensified our teacher training program. Aside from in-house seminars and team-building trips, our teachers have taken part in OCCI programs for leadership training, good habit formation, lifestyle improvement, and many more.
Here in OCCI, we espouse the teachings of living a life of excellence by embracing the values that we are born with. And we are glad that the UNA teachers have gotten into the program because part of our legacy also in OCCI is to pass this on to all the future generations.
Our partnership with Scholastic continues. UNO was the first school to avail of Scholastic's reading program, and UNO is still a staunch supporter of Scholastic. Unions have always looked forward to the biannual Scholastic Book Fair. Our seniors continue to do well under our CAT program. Apart from their regular drills, our seniors are model anyas and atis for other unions. They are not just bag handlers or a human conveyor belt, but the unsung heroes that make it possible for the school to maintain discipline and to carry on successful Teachers' Day programs, anniversary celebrations, and many more activities. With our math training programs, we have produced such outstanding mathletes as Ezekiel Ong, Bernice Koo, Stephen Wang, and Jose Tolentino, among others. They have taken part in prestigious local and international math competitions and brought home much honor and pride. Other student training activities include the leadership programs for high school students. We have new clubs for students to develop their interests and skills, such as the Art Club, the Science Club, and the Camera Club. Students who love to write find their voice in the newsletter committee. The Student Council spearheads various projects and activities, such as contests and fundraisers. The annual chess competition, general information contest, and Hearts and Voices Song Fest are but some of the many events that make our school life exciting and fun. The organization of the Philippine Qingyan Athletic Association was designed to quench our thirst for sports. Clinching the championship during the organization's maiden year was a happy bonus. Besides basketball, we look forward to a wider variety of sporting activities like table tennis, volleyball, and swimming so that we can have more fun and friendly competition with other member schools. On the good news front, our students, graduates, and alumni continue to shine in their respective fields with our 2014 Doctor of Medicine summa cum laude graduate, Dr. George Soswan, leading the pack. Our Union values are also put into action by the UNO Alumni Association. Its annual sports programs, get-togethers, scholarship funds, teacher assistance funds, and medical missions have not only brought Unions closer, but have also united them in the same cause, that of loving and serving their fellow men. We survived the onslaught of typhoons and monsoon rains with painstaking repairs and makeup classes. With challenges of the last 5 years, UNO suffered a few bumps and bruises, but remains relatively unscathed. Throughout our school's history, we have stayed true to Don Domingo Yu Chu's and Dr. Jose Yu Shekpong's legacies. Now that UNO is celebrating its 55th year, it is no longer enough to be living out these legacies. 5 years ago, during the height of our 50th anniversary celebration, we held all Unions to a promise that we all become the trustees of our founder's legacy. Now, we hold you to a new challenge, that of establishing your own legacies, things of lasting value that you may leave behind to other Unions.
It's not only winning that counts, it's more of character. How you perform, how you play, true Union spirit.
Serving as an athlete for the school has brought a great impact to my 12 years of studying in UNO.
Studying here in UNO has taught me that in life, there are no shortcuts. When you want something, you need to work hard to get it.
从以前到现在，我认为作为上一中学的学生，最主要的是要能够文武双全。我相信，一个懂得吃苦的人，不管遇到什么艰难困苦的事，必定能够成功。上一中学的学生们，加油！
Ask any union, young, old, in between, what the most exciting part of their lives would be their UNO life at high school.
As teachers, the legacy we would want to leave behind to our students would be eternal love for learning, not only for themselves, but also to be of service to others.
As the alumni president, the legacy that I would want to leave is to be able to develop future leaders who will be useful not only to the Union community but to the country as a whole.
传扬中华文化是我们的使命，中英文并重是我们的目标。但愿大家同心协力，共创上一更辉煌的明天。
And at the end of the day, you would be able to show yung true Union spirit.
The legacies that we leave behind will determine the direction of future Unions. We must therefore be responsible and careful enough to leave something of genuine worth behind. The insights today are quite varied, but there is one uniting thread among all of them, and that is the love of Unions for UNO. All the people who are currently working very hard to make UNO what it is now are putting their trust in this love with the hope that it will continue to establish the right path for UNO.